Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I have an Amazon haul, so let's get right into it. I'm going to show my age with the first item from Amazon. These are called Peepers, and the reason why I had to purchase them is because I usually purchase reading glasses from, your regular stores, even like Office Depot type of stores, 2-packs from Costco, but I have found no matter how cheap or expensive they are, they end up breaking on me in the weirdest places. They break right here usually, or right up here, and I'm not particularly rough on mine. I don't even travel with them very often or put them in my purse. They usually stay put at home. So I got sick of it and I started looking on Amazon. I came across this Peepers brand, and they also come in a really nice kind of solid case that has this little like kind of snap closure. So that works out really well. I purchased the clear ones so that they just go with everything, because when you get into the reading glass world, some of the colors are pretty wild, and then a lot of times they're really skinny, and I don't like that either. So these are bigger and wider, and I love the clear frame on them because I can put them on with anything and I don't feel like they're standing out too much. I also love that they have an extremely thick frame, so I'm hoping these don't break. They're about a $29 price point, so far so good. I love them. They're comfortable. They don't squeeze my head, so definitely recommending these. This is a KitchenAid hand mixer. We dropped ours that we had for years and it just broke. We couldn't use it anymore. So I decided to go on Amazon this time to purchase it because they offer, brands like KitchenAid, and I was particularly looking for a color. I just like to add a little pop of color once in a while, especially with items that aren't sitting out all the time, but they just sort of bring a little bit of joy. So they had this amongst like 50 other color options, and really just on par with, your normal KitchenAid pricing, but I loved being able to choose the color I wanted and getting it within like 2 days. I feel like I can't do an Amazon haul without talking about these, but unfortunately I did have to purchase another one. I've been talking about these for years on my channel. We always have one of these. They are little mini hand mixer kind of milk frothers, and oops, I just got liquid everywhere. Great. Hear that? They work really, really well. We use ours multiple times a day. The whole family uses these. We use them to mix like our fruits and greens or anything into our coffee, or of course to froth milk or steam things with, our coffee drinks. So I was so excited, and you can see a theme. I like turquoise, I'm not gonna lie. But they had so many fun colors now, and this is that Zulay brand. Crazy Amazon names, but I loved this kind of like variegated shade. Isn't that so pretty? And they had so many other color options again, but of course they have basics like your white or silver or black, but fun ones too if you want something a little more aesthetically pleasing or something to match your kitchen. So I love this, and they do come with the stand as well. I actually had to purchase some more hangers. We love these little non-slip, really thin hangers. They just make so much more room in your closet and nothing falls down ever. So definitely something we've been using for years. I have purchased these in the past at Costco as well. However, Costco usually only has like one color option when they do come out with them. And these have been known to snap on me, especially the Costco ones. It's been kind of odd. So I just decided to go on Amazon, and you can pick again a million different colors and metallic finishes. We decided to go with the light pink and the rose gold this time, but we have bought other colors in the past and they hold up really well. And of course you can buy them in different size packets. So I'm not going to really get into pricing with these because it depends on if you want like a 10-pack or a 50-pack, but love these hangers, and I love that Amazon always has the color you're looking for. I do have one clothing accessory item, and it is actually these belts. So they come in a 2-pack, and as per usual, you can get multiple finishes, colors, that kind of thing. What is unique about these belts though is that they actually have this like adjustable getup in the back. So if you're looking at it straight on and on your waist, you're not going to notice it too much, but just know going in that is how these adjust. And I have worn them. They haven't like slipped on me or anything. I like them a lot, you guys. And the reason why I wanted such a thin belt is because I have a really short torso. So wearing really wide belts, I've noticed, just isn't really flattering on my body type at all, because it just really cuts down my torso and my waist even more. And then I end up almost looking like I'm wearing like a corset type of situation. And so I needed something thinner. And I also love these to go over blouses. You can put them over blazers, dresses, you name it. And they can just cinch in your waist and kind of change the outfit. So the one I got was the gold finish, and they just kind of do this and they hold really well. I really like this look. I thought it was nice, kind of had a little bit of a high-end feel. And then the finish I got was a little bit of like a snake skinny kind of pattern. It's got a leather feel, and it's got like an unfinished leather look on the inside as well. So I do like that. And it has a little bit of like a black tone in it. And then the second one I got is white. I'm going to stand up and show you right now. Here is the white one, and just so you can see what it looks like, I put it on with a black dress just so you can really kind of see the difference. It still even has the plastic on it because I haven't worn it yet, but that's how it fits. And then if you look from behind, here's the little adjustable thing, and I do like it because you can literally just pull it like this, and you can adjust it to make it as tight or as loose as you want. So that's really helpful. I did have to get a couple of hair accessories, so I'll just quickly mention those because these are just the type of things that I kind of am finding more and more that I can throw onto either like an Amazon cart or a Walmart Plus cart and just get exactly what I want, you know, as I'm purchasing other things. Or I can add them to cart as I need them, and then, but they're not like have tos at the moment. And then when I check out a week or so later, then I'm like, oh yeah, I needed those. So this was one of those items. This is huge. It was like just the goodie kind of rubber bands, the ones that don't have any metal or anything on them. And I loved the color scheme of these. You know, for our particular hair type here in our house, we needed these shades, and so it worked beautifully. I love having a lot of these as well because these are the type of rubber bands that they're a little thicker and bigger, but they can just slip onto your wrist and they're kind of not that noticeable. And you can throw a few in your car or have a few in your purse, and you're not really super worried if you lose them because you have so many. So really great. And I think they were something like $4 or $5 for 37. So definitely worth looking at. All right, comment below if you remember this. I'm talking like some of my very first videos. I think I've mentioned this crazy Turbie twist. Have you ever had just an item in your house, maybe a piece of clothing even, it still works, it's still totally functional, but you literally cannot stand to look at it anymore? Well, that's how I feel about this poor girl. She is going to get retired. She still works. And so I love Turbie Twist for that reason, but I cannot bring myself to look at this anymore. It's been too many years. So unfortunately, we're gonna say goodbye and retire her. But I did purchase a 2-pack. And again, I decided to go for something that kind of matches my house, my theme, my bathroom. So I got the 2-pack in the 2 different shades of like a light turquoise shade. And you know, if it's not broke, don't fix it. I use these things multiple times a day. And what I've even noticed I do is I put these on instead of a shower cap when my hair is dry and I want to jump in the shower. For whatever reason, it just works well for me. And so these are always like hanging over the top of my shower. I literally take at least one every time I travel, even if it's just for a night or two, because they just work. And I don't have to worry about giant towels on my head in hotel rooms or Airbnbs. Last 2 items are makeup or makeup related. So first one, I'm so excited to finally have tried this. It's a Wet n Wild Mega Slicks, and I'm gonna have to put my Peepers on so I can see what color I got. I got the shade Bronzed Berry. I love this color. It is so pretty, and spoiler alert, I think it's a dupe for a new product that just came out at Sephora. So I have to take it in with me and swatch it and see. So stay tuned for that if you like dupes. But this thing is only a couple of dollars. Look at the shine on that. Ugh, beautiful. Does it have like a scent or a taste? Tiny bit, yes. I'm gonna say more of a taste than a scent, but it's not terrible. I really don't like a lot of scents or tastes in my products, but I just want you to be aware there is a little something going on, but I don't find that it bothers me at all. And it, like I said, $3 or $4, and they have a million different colors, including clear and some beautiful more fall or berry and red shades. So I'm definitely going to be picking up a few more of these, not to mention the size of this. Compare it. Let's see if I can compare it to something else. Let's compare it to my favorite Maybelline and my lifter glosses. I mean, this thing, look how skinny it is and just lightweight. It really just slips into anything. Any purse is going to be able to hold this, and it literally weighs nothing. I had it in my pocket the other day and forgot that it was there. One of my absolute favorite foundations are the L'Oreal True Match serums. They don't have a pump on them, and they have those droppers, which is a disaster. They get messy. I feel like I'm always wasting product. And so I went online and I found a pump that fits it absolutely perfectly. And it comes again, like I said, in a 2-pack. So I'm going to try this on maybe another one that doesn't have a pump. Or if I just run out of this and I get lazy, I'll have a second one backup so that I don't have to wash it and replace it and all of that. So here it is on my True Match one. The lid holds on really well. It's a great pump. I just put it out. It distributes the perfect amount, and it doesn't get too goopy or messy. So I noticed that it's not shooting out weird or anything. It's holding up really well. It doesn't leak. It works really well, and they're really affordable. And I just think they're worth the money because they help me to use and preserve my products that I already have and love. Before I get any questions on what is on my bottle, it's actually a rubber band. And what is funny is this is how the product came to me when I originally purchased it with the original lid. It had a rubber band on it. And I think it had to do with them shipping it and their packaging, because the rubber band honestly offers just a little bit of grip, so it's not sliding around everywhere and everything. But what I noticed, and this is just a total side note, what I noticed was when I had it on, it was easier to grip it and open it. And I thought, what an genius idea. And I'm sure it's not a new idea, but it works well. So if you have issues with your grip, or if something is too slippery, some of these products are so round and slick that it's kind of hard to grip them if you want to need to unscrew something. Then just put a rubber band around it, and it just adds that little tiny bit of grip so that you can open anything you need. So anyway, I hope that little hack helps somebody. Now it's time for the epic fail. I'm talking one of the worst fails I think I've had in a long time. So Frownies are basically it's like paper mache. I don't even know how else to explain it. They are these little paper packets. They come like this, all kind of accordioned in here. And it's really, really hard to see, but they are perforated. So you can see these little perforations. And then this side is a little bit shiny and it's sticky. So what you're supposed to do is wet these and set them out until they start kind of bubbling up. Then you break them up into these sections that you want, and you literally hold your forehead taut and then glue these paper mache style onto your forehead. And there's 2 problems with that. One is it's an adhesive and paper. So I didn't feel comfortable putting a lot of actives on my face because I didn't want them to react with this. Secondly, I thought this is going to dry out and it's going to pull the moisture out of my face, which is not something that I want. So I did it anyway. The other issue is because they are so sticky and they dry up like a glue, you have to be so careful with any facial hair, including your eyebrows. Oh, I was so paranoid. So I put one here, then I kind of you're supposed to overlap them. I did the whole thing, not cute. And then once I got them on, I started walking around the house and I could smell something. And I thought, this is crazy. What am I smelling? So I went to my husband, he smelled my forehead and he was like, it's you. That's disgusting. What is that smell? And it's these. They kind of smell like old spit. And that's not a good smell. And it gets even more pronounced when they're wet and then they're drying on your face. I smelled that smell all the way until I went to bed. kept them on anyway because I wanted to see how it worked out. And oh my gosh, it just wasn't cute. When I did wake up, however, though, my little 11s were gone. But it was temporary, and within a few hours, they were back. So for all the trouble, the smell, all the nonsense, and the price, this little tiny box is like $25. It's just not worth it to me. And again, I don't want to really knock a company that I'm not going to give a whole chance to, but just all those ticked enough boxes off for me to say these are definitely getting returned. I may try the other ones that are more silicone based and reusable because I feel like they're just would be a lot better for a whole lot of other reasons. But yeah, sorry Frownies, it's a giant no for me. That does it for me today with my Amazon haul. Make sure you hit like and subscribe before you go. And until next time, I'll see you soon.